LucciUnicornRod here, bringing you a semi-competitive AA match. With me today, I don't have Leah. It's actually one of my friends, Awkward Wolf. We were playing a couple weeks ago, or a week ago or so. We were playing, and we got into some competitive lobby. A team ends up joining, as you can see, and yeah, it was a pretty okay match. It wasn't spectacular, but nonetheless, it was a pretty okay match. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about a specific topic that I kind of wanted to talk about. By the way, I am defending, so that's kind of new. I know you guys are used to seeing me die repeatedly, get force pulled repeatedly, but a little change of pace. I am gonna be defending, and I do end up scoring a flag because, you know, I cannot resist the temptations of going over and scoring a flag. But for the most part, you're gonna see me defending, so it's a little bit of a different change of pace. And yeah, here we go. Something that I've been wanting to talk about and just get your opinions on is the fact that, for example, Leah and I, we tend to run into a lot of group teams during the night or whatever. And when we do, we get really excited. We're like, yay, competitive. I know it's like they're all grouped together, whatever, but at the same time, it's like it's still competitive, you know? Yay. And we had it happen to us a couple of times with people that we know, people who know us, and they're grouped together and they're playing against us, and we usually end up getting like the misfits, the randoms that don't really know what they're doing. I mean, they know how to press square, but for the most part they're kind of somewhat oblivious, or they are quick to pull out their gun or whatever. And we had it happen where when we run into these groups of 4 and we start winning, or we're scoring flags and we're actually playing and we're killing them, or we're like not letting them get away from us, they all of a sudden stop playing and they start wall humping. And it's like, why? Like, I don't understand why teams go on to, you know, starting to play very well. They're hardcore, you know, 3-man, 4-man offense, and as soon as they see that they're not going anywhere, they cool it down and they stop stealing, or they stop doing anything, and they switch over to troll sets and start disrupting us as if, you know, I don't know. I mean, I personally find that a little bit disrespectful, maybe because I'm a constant tryhard, and whenever I see competitive, I go tryhard, and then to go, you know, be pumped and ready to go, it's psyched and getting, you know, juices flowing, and all of a sudden people stop playing and just sit on a chimney spinning around taunting, and it's like, really? You know these people, you know they're good, and maybe they stop playing because they see it's a 4v2, technically speaking. But, you know, once we start winning, once we start scoring flags, or once we don't allow them to score flags, they just completely stop. It's kind of like, why are you even in here, to be honest? Are you just looking for noob bashing lobbies? That's kind of, you know, I mean, I understand sometimes you want to break from competitive, but at the same time, it's like, can you leave the lobby? This actually happened to Leah and I a couple of nights ago, where, well, a couple of weeks ago actually, where she ended up breaking. She was like, I don't understand why these people are doing this, and she ends up telling the team just to leave. I mean, like, why, if you're gonna stay here and just troll us and just, you know, do this kind of douchebaggy thing, then can you just back out so we can have competitive with whoever's in this lobby? And they did, and yeah, I just, one of those things that I just don't understand why people do that. Another thing is where teams get split up, and you get maybe 1 or 2 people from the same team split onto your team, and they just sit there and do nothing the entire match. And I mean, I guess it's understandable, you know, you don't want to beat up on your friend, or you just don't want to play and just kind of wait it out. That's totally understandable. But at the same time, it's like, if you join mid-game, you do realize you're not going to lose Abstergo scores, right? So you might as well play. I mean, you don't have to go try hard, but, you know, throw a knife here or there, especially when they're right in front of you, or press square. You know, that would be really helpful. You know, I mean, like, whenever I get split up from Leah or from whoever I'm playing with, Wolf or whatever, I mean, I'm not technically playing. I'm not like doing my hardcore, you know, whatever, but I'm still constantly looking. Like, if they have the flag and I see they're gonna score, you bet I'm gonna stop you from scoring. Or I'm gonna try to stop you from scoring. I'm gonna throw a knife, you know? So it's kind of like, you know, I still play. You actually still play as well. I mean, there's no, why, you know, I don't get it. And then the funny thing is, and then right after, you know, the match ends and say we win or say we tie, and their entire team was going hardcore. I mean, they were playing, but the people on our team who was part of their team weren't playing. They weren't playing at all, and we go hardcore on them, and then they just leave. They leave after that. Even if they're getting grouped up back with their teammates, they decide to back out, and it's kind of like, wow, okay, so we did all this work with your teammate who wasn't doing anything, and then for you just to back out afterwards. It's kind of like, I don't understand why people do this. I don't understand why full teams, full groups of 4 do this. It's really, I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know. Funny story, the other day I ran into some guys from the TNT clan. I put up a video with us playing against them. Different people though. And Leah and I joined the match, and we ended up getting put on. One of them got separated, and she was playing. She was actually playing and having fun against her own team. I mean, she knew it was kind of a disadvantage because by the time we joined, it was a 2v4. So when we joined, it evened out. And I think the score was 0 at that time, and we ended up scoring flags. We ended up tying or winning. No, we won by 1 flag at the end of the match, and the guys were like, you know, good job, you know. They were happy about it, and they stayed, which was awesome. They actually stayed. They're not competitive clan, like they're not hardcore competitive, but nonetheless they stayed. And there was this match after that. It was on Animus Core, and they were winning on flags, and I had to play the catch-up game, and I had to score flags just to catch up to what they were leading. And at the end of the match, we tied, and the guy was like, you know, I'm happy that, I mean, even though we're losing, because the match after that, they lost, even though we're losing, this is the only way we're going to get better, by playing good teams like this. Even if it's just you and your friend Leah, you know, you guys are good, and I'm happy that you guys are staying around. I'm happy that we're getting practice. Unfortunately, Leah had to go after 2 or 3 matches with them, which sucked because I was having fun. They were an okay team. They were playing pretty okay. And just to hear them say that they were happy that they, I mean, even if they were losing, they were going to stick around to practice and play and get better, that just, you know, made me so happy, because you don't have teams who have that same mentality. Most of the teams are just like, oh, we're losing, let's just leave, you know, we're not going to get better, you know, whatever, just leave. And it sucks, and it's sad that people are like that, and I really wish that people would stick around just to get better. You know, that's the point of playing competitively. I've said this many times before, but you know, I started off like shitty ass player. I mean, back in Revelations, I sucked ass, and it wasn't until after my team and I got our ass kicked multiple times did we get better. And now, you know, people are just like, nah, we just want to take the easy way out, fuck this, you know, whatever, it's competitive, blah, you guys are gonna win, you guys have OP players, you know, you guys are lagging. And that's the other thing that I wanted to speak about, you know, since I still have like 2 minutes left in this match, is the whole fact that apparently, like, no matter what you do, what you say to people, they constantly are gonna accuse my clan, FTC, the clan that I participate in, they're gonna accuse us of lag switching and being like the biggest laggers of all time laggers. And it's really funny that people actually do believe that every single member in our clan are laggers. I really find it really funny that they think that, because it's not true. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and gloat about my internet, but I have some of the best internet that you can fucking have, and I don't lag, dude. It's, the thing is that a lot of players don't know how to, there's a certain formula, certain mechanic to this game that has to do with lag, and there's certain ways to go around it and kind of predict how lag is going to happen. And some people just don't know how that works. And after playing a lot and, you know, playing this game for a very long time, I've been playing for like 30 some days multiplayer, I know what lag is and how to predict lag and this and that, and how to get specific kills on specific players and how to lag you out and how to force pull you. You know how the game works, and that's not lag, that's just knowing the mechanics of the game. And for people to go around saying, oh yeah, FTC, they're the fucking biggest laggers ever, you know, failure to connect, obviously it's failure to connect because they fucking, you know, they're laggers and they lag switch. That's not true. It really isn't. And a lot of times when we do, I thought he was gonna smoke me, so I made a U-turn. Anyways, And a lot of players who do accuse us of lagging tend to be the players who aren't from America. They tend to be the players who are foreign, from like the UK or from Latin America, who accuse us of being laggers. And it's really funny because it's you, dude. You're the one who's actually really lagging, and you are getting some wicked stuns and some really bad force pull on us, but we're not complaining about it because we know that you're gonna lag like that because of because you're foreign, because you're from a different area, different, you know, thing, and we know you're gonna lag. We just embrace it and continue going. I mean, there's no point of us being, oh yeah, you're fucking force pulling me left or right. No, that's the game. You just have more of it. And yeah, that's kind of the rant that I wanted to go on, just kind of trying to clarify the FTC are not full of laggers. They're just, I don't know. I mean, we're all from America technically, so I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. And I'm just gonna molest Wolfie and touch her boob, and then yeah, that's the end of the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the little rant about these specific things, but that's really the only thing I could think of speaking, of talking about, of debating, of discussing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys agree, maybe you guys disagree. I always enjoy having conversations, having discussions about the topics that I talk about in my videos, just to kind of interact with the subscribers more. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.